YouTube, welcome back to Nick Gets Bored. I'm coming to you from beautiful St. Petersburg, Florida. Exciting, I know, right? So welcome to the Monday episode. Today's gonna have some different things than the Thursday episode. Alright? So we're just gonna go right along with this, alright? Again, just like the other episode, gonna have three news stories, which I have picked out right here. This one's from a while ago, but I thought it was interesting because I couldn't find anything else. Remains of Shakespeare's Curtain Theater found. Let's get this reading here. Archaeologists say that they have discovered the remains of an Elizabethan theater where some William Shakespeare plays were first performed. Experts of the Museum of London have just uncovered a yard and gallery walls from the Curtain Theatre in Shoreditch, just east of London Business District. The Curtain opened in 1577 and was home to Shakespeare's company, the Lord Chamberlain's Men, until the Globe Theatre was built across the river 2 years later. That's pretty interesting. The rest of it is more history of it. I'm not able to really put the link in the description below, but all these are from Fox. So the complete title here is Remains of Shakespeare's Curtain Theater Found. So if you want to look that one up, that's what that one is called. Here's one that's been sweeping the news everywhere. Dark Knight director Christopher Nolan calls the movie theater attack savage, devastating. I know this one everyone has heard about it, but I just want to clarify, and this is Christopher Nolan speaking for the entire cast of The Dark Knight Rises. So, Dark Knight Rises director Christopher Nolan issued the following statement in the wake of a shooting at a midnight showing of the movie in Aurora, Colorado. That's Denver. That left 12 dead and dozens injured. I can't remember if it was literally 12 dead or if it was more. But there's definitely a lot of people injured. Speaking on behalf of the cast and crew of The Dark Knight Rises, I would like to express our profound sorrow and at this senseless tragedy. At the senseless tragedy that has befallen the entire Aurora community. I would not presume to know anything about the victims of the shooting, but that they were there last night to watch a movie. I believe movies are one of the great American art forms, and the shared experience of watching a story unfold on the screen is important and joyful pastime, and that's completely true. I believe that, and don't think him being too cocky or anything there, but that's just kind of him. He's just saying they were just there for a good time, like it wasn't there for anything else. So let's see. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and nothing any of us can say could ever adequately express our feelings for the innocent victims of this appalling crime, but our thoughts are with them and their families. So they do care. So not all people are. Not all. God dang it. It rained last night, as it does almost every night. Damn it. The wind has just pushed water onto my pants. Damn it. That was cold. It was very, very cold. It was just like a string of cold right there. Beach. Alright, so this one's very, very short. So, NASA rocket with inflatable spacecraft heat shield blast off. NASA has launched a rocket carrying an inflatable heat shield technology demonstration flight from its Wallops flight facility in Virginia. The agency says that Black Brant 11 sounding rocket carrying the inflatable re-entry vehicle experiment was launched Monday morning, and it's projected to crash down about 100 miles east of Cape Hatteras, New NC. Okay. Alright, So that's interesting. NASA's still doing some rocket launches. That's pretty cool. Guess no shuttle launches, I guess. So yeah, this is welcome to Florida, everyone. Yeah, I got this necklace. I love this thing, and if you can't tell, I kind of have a little bit of a tan, so that's exciting to me. All right. Well, let's keep on moving. So the next new thing that I'm gonna kind of do is the color of the week. I chose this color because I kind of thought it was just it's a good color. It's it's one of the good ones. You can't really. I can't imagine a world without it. It's not my favorite color. I really don't have a favorite color because you're asked that so much and you just don't want to choose. At least that, in my opinion. The color I chosen was purple. So that's what I imagine. Yeah, so there's your color of the week. Um, Again, with this one, I know it's a limited amount of colors unless I start like looking them all up and just like winging it. It's like, oh, I'm gonna find these colors. I'm gonna find all. It's like it's gonna be like Pokemon. It's gonna find them all. Gonna catch them all. Except not as fun because. Well, what am I saying? I mean, you guys are tons of fun. You guys literally are tons of fun. All right. So, anyways, next thing on our list is something because this again is my show, so I like to have things. I like to do things that I enjoy. And you just saw like little paper mice. I'm not, as you see, I'm not at my computer. I am currently outside, so I can't have these things in front of me. But I do remember most of them except for one of these here. All right, so this one is the video game bad guy of the week. This week I have chosen an old friend and enemy. Yeah, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Whole thing. Yeah, that's right. All right, so the video game bad guy of the week, I believe I would choose Bowser. Yeah, so he's been a bad guy mostly since the Nintendo 64, all through up to whenever now. Big monster with a shell on his back with spikes coming out of it. He's a good character. I have fought him probably once. I've never actually finished too many of the Mario games, so I feel really bad about that. I finished about one of them all the way through, so you know, I'm pretty bad at it. All right, so yeah, the Bowser's our villain of the week, villain of the video game villain of the week. So yeah, if anyone wants to put in input for the video game villain of the week, comment below about stuff like what one you would want to see, something like that. Because I'm sure I love, and you know what, if you do put input on video game character or bad guy villain of the week, I will post your YouTube name somewhere while I'm doing it here, and that's with anything that's inputted that I like. So I might, if there's any comments, I might do that below. But you gotta wash your feet off. That's right. Yeah, like they ask you like, you should like wash your feet off before you come back in from the beach. So yeah, and I think I'm gonna do my Thursday episode on the beach. Just saying. So I'm just letting you guys know that. It's gonna be a lot sunnier too. See, it's like not the sunniest, but there's still sun. Still getting rain here. I'm sorry, all my friends in Wisconsin. It's my bad, but whatever. All right. Anyways. All right. So I know it's kind of sad but ironic, but here's what I'm doing is now a superhero of the week, and I, I'm gonna go with my favorite superhero of all time. So I'm gonna have to go with Batman. So Batman is our superhero of the week, and I know the whole shooting thing that happened. I feel really sad about that. I was actually at the midnight premiere of that. If you guys saw that video, which some of you probably didn't, so go and watch that. And if you didn't see the other ones, just go watch those too, please, because it's like these are good videos. Okay. So yeah, Batman started forever ago in a comic section of what's the name of it? The newspaper, I think. I don't know what newspaper, but then it reverted to a comic book. He is on the DC side of comic books. That's an important fact right there. You should know that. Okay, and the way Batman was kind of created was that after a night at the theater, oh God, yeah, that's right. After a night at the theater, Bruce Wayne and his parents were leaving. Bruce Wayne was at this point a child, so and they were billionaires. I believe maybe multi-billionaires or multi-millionaires. I can't remember what it says then. But then from there, in like an alley, trying to find their way to Alfred, I believe, they are getting mugged. But then what happens is that Bruce's parents end up getting shot. But there's been contradiction on who actually shot him, because there's two ways to tell that. There's the first way, which is that it was just an unknown gunman who no one had any idea who actually was the person who fired, or was the person. I know they show it in Batman Begins, the bad guy, but I don't think that's the real guy, because I've read a few comic books that have said like he's never been found, so he's still fighting in the shadow of his killer. So, but the other one is that it's the Joker before he became the Joker, actually. So it's just like his evilness, insanity, and all that. So, yeah. I'm sorry for all the people. It's, I can't hide that. So, yeah, that's pretty much all that. I'm sorry if you guys can't hear me either, because there's a lot of wind. Alright. So that's that. Yeah, I'm getting a little sun. Ugh. I'm planning on turning that red into a tan soon, hopefully. But today's gonna be a good day. But let's get on with our very, very last thing, which is the funny pick of the week. I can't remember what one I picked out, so I'm just gonna wait for the cut, and then I'm just gonna laugh after it goes away. Yes. That's priceless. Anyways, all right. So what is happening today is that we are heading to a museum. Not just any museum, but an art museum. And if anyone saw, I believe, episode 5, Let There Be Art, from my Chicago trip to an art museum, I think I'm just going to rename this episode Let There Be Art Part 2. So this will not be the end. I know you see the beach and all that. Let's see. I think I'm going to do some video while I'm over there. It's the Salvador Dali Museum. So it's going to be interesting. Yes, if none of you have seen any of his work, I'm sure you won't know of any of them, probably except for one, but I'm not sure if it's here. I think it's actually in Paris. So bear with me. So he's into the surreal, like things are weird and all that, so it's just interesting. So it's going to be fun. I'm pretty sure we're going today, so yeah, so I'll get footage of that. I'll put that in here. And so, yeah, this should be a ton of fun. And I think I'll do a closing maybe on the beach. What do you guys think? You think it's good? Yeah. 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 All right, good. So, yeah. All right. Oh, here, I gotta show you guys my cool, cool bracelet. Okay, oh, I got it wet. All right. Awesome little bracelet. You can get anything down, anything down here. It's like, hey, one second. All right, so yeah, I love merchandise down here. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be buying some more stuff. It's gonna be a ton of fun. I my cool glasses, and I am an awesome things. I love this thing. So awesome. So that's it for the regular portion of this video. Um, you know what? I think I'm actually just gonna put a video later um, of the WBR. Obviously, that's a vlog, so look out for that. So this is just gonna be a regular episode. All right, it's probably gonna be a 18-minute long episode that you haven't already seen. So I hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah. All right. So here we go. With me, everyone, especially all of you who actually know what I say here. May the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Peace out. I love you all. Good morning, good night, good afternoon, and if I don't see you,